house that my husband and I bought, and we were quite broke. And I literally took some old paintings that we could buy for $5 because they'd have a frame on them, flip them around and paint pictures or pastel on the backs of these $5 wonders and hang them in the house because we really didn't have a lot of money for art on the wall. So that's how, you know, I did it a little bit back in the 60s when we got our first house, and I didn't touch painting again till I retired. So it was a busy time as mom, and then with a job and everything. I never really had time for painting or develop that interest. Yeah. We lost our 15-year-old daughter in 1984, and it was very traumatic. It was tragic because there were two young girls, our neighbor's daughter Twyla and Corinne, that were both in a traffic accident, and it was devastating, and it was very hard on our family, and it took many years to actually just have that black fog lift. And although our life went on, and grandchildren appeared, and you know, we did a trip across Canada, but I always had that feeling that something was missing in my feelings. It was a kind of a dead feeling. One foot was going in front of the other, and going through life like that. And I thought, I miss that old spark. But I knew that things had really changed for us and our whole family. And it was about 20 years of just, you know, I think that grieving goes on for parents who lose their children. And it was about 20 years until I actually got into art and doing art. And it was like that spark was ignited again. And I was driving downtown for an art class one time, and I thought, oh, the sun is shining, and it's a beautiful day, and I've got art to do this morning, and all my materials, and I've got a project on. I thought, what is this feeling? I thought, oh, this is really something. You know, I'm sorry. But I had found that spark again, and it was wonderful to get that back. It was a joy in life again that I had found, and I was quite amazed by the whole thing. And I remember mentioning it to someone at the class and getting a couple of hugs. And I thought, oh, that's really terrific. But it was the joy of creating something, of you know, of the new stuff that was happening, and planning ahead that things were going to happen in the next week or next month or a new class. It really got me back to life again. I was very happy.